Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how you should be submitting your assignments at Barking and Dagenham College for your Access course. So first of all, we have a header sheet here, which has the learner name on it. So at the moment it's got my name. I have also circled the teacher who is going to be marking my assignment. So this will be the person who has set the assignment and teaches that session that you have. You also need to put the date on your assignment, the date that you hand it in. So if it's on time, you will put the date that the assignment was due. If I turn over, you'll see that there is a learner declaration which states that you have not plagiarised, which means that you haven't copied anybody else's work. And you must sign that and date it with the same date that you handed your assignment in. Here we also have your learner feedback. So this is where you need to put some comments about how you're finding the assignment, things that you enjoyed, things that you think you can develop on. So it's really a time for you to reflect on your assignment. It's very important that you fill in this information, okay? We will not mark your work if it is not signed. We will give it back to you, which means you may then be late in getting your mark back from your teacher. The rest of the assignment brief will then be filled in by the tutor, and you'll receive that back once you have had your assignments marked. Then we have our actual essay. Okay, and if you notice, the spacing on this essay is quite large because we use a 2.0 spacing. At the top, you can see I have my name, student number, and the program that I am on. You also have a title, and then at the bottom of the page, we have page numbers. Okay, and that needs to be the same on every page. There's no need for fancy fonts or very, very large writing. We use a font size of 12, and we use either Times New Roman or Arial for your work. So that's our essay. At the back of our essay, we will have something called a bibliography. Okay, so you should learn how to do your referencing. We'll go through that with you on the course. And any time that you have an author or a piece of literature that you've used, for example, here you can see Jasper, 2013. As a teacher, when I'm marking your work, I want to go to your bibliography, which should be in alphabetical order, and I want to go down to J and see that you have made a reference for that author and whatever it is that you've used in your essay that they've said. So that will go at the back of your essay. The last thing that we need is something called a Turnitin report, which will look something very similar to this. Okay, it will have the date that you submitted it. Now, ignore that, that's a late date. It will also have the word count so that we know that you're within the word limits. And the next page is also a similarity percentage. So this shows that there was zero similarity with any other piece of work that's been put on to Turnitin, which means that this person hasn't plagiarised. Okay. I will upload a video on how to download your Turnitin report the way we want it, because we only need you to print out these 2 pages unless your tutor says otherwise. If they want the full Turnitin report, then you should print the full Turnitin report out. But for the purpose of this essay, I would suggest just the 2 pages. And then what you will do is you will put all of this together with your header sheet on top, and it will be placed inside a plastic wallet, and you hand that assignment in to admin or your tutor, depending on what your tutor asks you to do. When you hand your assignments into admin, you must sign for them with the date that you've handed them in. We are not responsible if your assignment isn't there when we go to pick it up. And if you haven't signed the sheet, there's no evidence that you've handed that assignment in. So you must sign whenever you hand in a piece of work. And then your work will be given to your tutor and marked and given back to you. I hope this helps. Make sure that all of your assignments are being submitted like this, and we look forward to reading all your work.